Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Space Daily. I'm Gabriel. I'm joined here by my grandfather, Jimmy. Can you say hello?
Hi. Who else is there?
Everybody's watching right now.
Who's everybody?
A couple people, probably Nana, Papa, and our other grandparents. But we are live right now. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here. We are joined here today we're going to be doing the live coverage of Rocket Lab's Electron in Focus mission. Rocket Lab was founded by Peter Beck in 2000 and I don't know when. I think like the 2010s, and he started it. It's a small rocket company. It only builds the Electron, and I'll see if I can find a picture of the Electron here for you. Let me pull it up. As you also saw it in the when you first joined, obviously, but here it is. Let me just share my screen. Share screen, and here we go. So there you should see it now. That's the Electron. It's a really big. As I said, it's a really small rocket company, and their goal is actually. Can you mute? I muted you. Sorry. So their goal is to recently interest in Venus was renewed, and they decided to build build like a small third. It's a 2-stage rocket, and they decided to build a third stage to help them get to Venus. Now, as you might know, Venus we never thought had life until recently, and a lot of people want to go to Venus, especially all those people. And NASA is currently paying Rocket Lab and a couple other companies to launch the rocket to Venus. Obviously, when I first heard this, I was shocked. Now, look at that. It's a tiny rocket. Let me see if I can find a picture comparing it to the Falcon 9. So here, let me pull it up. Electron to Falcon 9. Let's see. Well, actually, sorry, I can't find it yet, but it's like tiny compared to the Falcon, the Falcon 9, and the Falcon 9 can barely make it to Venus. Let me see. For some reason, I can't find them, but let's see if I can find to human. Okay, so that's let me share my screen. Now let me show it to you. Oh, Tamar said hi. What a great guest appearance. I know. He's the best. He's my grandfather, as you should know. So anyway, let me share my screen. I found the it's next to Peter Beck, who founded it. That's the Electron compared to a human. So yeah, as you can tell, the Electron's really small. But then when I search Falcon 9 to human, compared to human, let's see. Just look at that. That's like literally the base. The engine is like here. The engine's like the size of a human, and let me see. Electron rocket to human. There was another picture here with Peter Beck holding an engine. That's the engine of the Electron compared to that engine about the size of a human for the Falcon 9. So once again, thank you all for joining us here. We're we're about T-minus 30 minutes away, or I think, or 20 minutes away. Let me just see if I can find this here.
Stations?
Okay, so not yet, but it's let's see here. So
Library or
T-minus 18 minutes away here, in 7 seconds. Thank you. So as we get ready for launch, for some reason the Rocket Lab live stream is still not up yet. It's still not up yet. It's waiting for Rocket Lab, who still hasn't started the live stream, but it still go according to all of our other sources. So thank you everybody for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to write that in the chat. So today we are going to be talking about next up we're going to be talking about why the electron is important. Well, the electron is important because when the electron is, they're also kind of like SpaceX. So their rocket is actually part reusable. Now, they're obviously, because it's a small rocket, it doesn't have enough room for all the fuel that's needed to launch it and then do many burns and ignite it and land. It doesn't have enough. Sorry, energy keeps coming to my mind since we were doing that in school. It doesn't have enough fuel. It doesn't have enough fuel to do that. So instead, they're actually using a parachute. It'll do what it will do is it will do a small burn right before it comes into the atmosphere, slowing it down. But then it will run out of fuel, and then once it makes it through the atmosphere, it'll deploy a steerable parachute, kind of like how SpaceX reuses their fairings or catches them. It'll deploy a steerable parachute, and it will be caught by a helicopter. Now, that may sound like a crazy idea, but let's see if I can find a video. Okay, Grandpa, if you see anything in the chat or if you want to say something, you can go ahead and unmute yourself and talk. Grandpa, for some reason, you're not saying it's not working, so I'm gonna put you back on mute, and let's see if I can find a video. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share my screen in just a
Writing's
second.
not that easy.
I'm gonna share my screen now, and let me just share my screen. Sorry about that. Let's see, share screen, Chrome tab. So this was obviously a test.
But Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct.
Okay. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. So there it goes. It is now it deployed its parachute. That's obviously a test article. That's not the real one. But let's see. You see that little thread that's hanging over there? The parachute's going to catch that. So watch carefully as it does that. Let's see. There you see, it will be caught just any second now. That's the view from inside the helicopter. Now that must be really cool. And now the helicopter is going up. Look, it caught it. Now it's going to bring it back. It's going to bring it back to shore, and that's what it's supposed to look like. So, that's all really good. So, thank you, Rocket Lab, for that. Let me just, okay. They're still not going live. Oh, it's projected for another 25 minutes. That's not good. They're projected to go live at, let's just see. Sorry about that. Let's see what other people.
Me and you.
Okay, yeah, T-minus 47 minutes. That's not good. We are going. Okay, we're going to take a break here. Thank you all for that. Let me just, sorry. Okay, let me just. Okay, hello everybody. We're back. Back here live. We are getting to it. If you know what I mean. Let me just put up the welcome back sign again since we're back. I don't know what happened to him. That's not good. I'm gonna see if I can go get him back. In the meantime, let me just find. Let me just find something for you guys. We're still waiting to go live once again, and okay. Thank you all for joining us. Sorry, something just.
You would think a pan is a pan.
Okay.
Until made it more, and I went,
Okay, let me just stop my share here.
Those are the pans that we use.
And
at one.
let me just share my screen quickly. Oh, never mind. No need for that. He's back here. Let me just add you to the stream. Hello, Grandpa. Welcome back. Sorry, you were out for a little bit for some reason, but welcome back.
Whoa,
You.
okay. All right, I'm here. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on mute as what? Let me just put this back up here, and we are going to continue talking. And okay, thank you everybody for joining us here today. Sorry about that little mess up on the timing. It got pushed back a little bit. So anyway, as we get ready for launch, just know that it is all these videos in courtesy to Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab is our company. They're the company, and they launched the Electron Rocket. And if you missed it earlier, we were talking a little bit. You can always go back. Right now, we're just waiting for the live stream to continue, which will happen in just about 11 minutes. So I hope you guys are all ready, and I want you all to buckle up since we're going to have a long ride to outer space. So anyway, Grandpa, do you have any questions? If you see any questions in the chat, just let me know. Do you have any questions yourself? Grandpa? Do you have any questions?
What's destination for the rocket?
It's going to low Earth orbit. It's carrying a couple small satellites. Any others?
What kind of satellite?
There are a couple small sats. I'm not sure like what they're like supposed to do, but I'll actually see what they're doing.
Military or commercial?
What? Okay.
Military or commercial?
Oh, this is commercial, or it's private. Although it's carrying a couple of private satellites.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to launch a mission for Planet Cocoon imaging satellites. So it's going to so here, look, I've got a little picture to show you here. Let me stop that share and share my other screen. Sorry about that. That is that's the one of the satellites. It is, let me just reshare my screen for the other one. It is a small satellite, as I said, or wrong. It's a small satellite, as I said, and it was built by Canon Electronics. CE Sat 2B is a second generation technical demonstration satellite that is developed to test the company's imaging equipment in space. So this is kind of like a test flight for them. It's a 35-kilogram satellite equipped with several lenses, including a middle-sized telescope attached to a 200-millimeter super high-sensitivity camera for night photography of Earth. So I'll be taking photographs, obviously. On October 8th, they conducted a successful wet dress rehearsal where they basically filled it with RP1 kerosene and liquid oxygen, and the launch team conducted a normal countdown right up until engine ignition, which they didn't do which they ended up not doing because then it would be launching, and at T-minus 2 seconds, the 9 Rutherford engines on the first stage will ignite and reach full thrust, a process that occurs almost instantly due to the electric-driven turbopump. So at T-minus 2 seconds, be prepared for that sudden engine ignition and launch. Today's mission will launch 9 supernovas for Planet Labs, plus a single satellite for Canon Electronics, which we were just talking about. And supernovas are integrated to our own Maxwell CubeSat dispensers, and it's all mounted on our Electron kick stage. So let's go to space. That was posted by Rocket Lab on at 12:59 p.m. today. So, meanwhile, so thank you for that, NASA Space Flight. Looks like we're having a little bit of trouble with my grandfather. Oh, there we go. You're back. But I'm gonna get rid of the welcome back sign. If anybody has any questions besides Grandpa, you can go ahead and write it in the chat. And thank you all for joining us once again. Grandpa, any other questions that you might have? Never mind, his mic is not connected. That's weird. Whatever. We are in 6 minutes. Rocket Lab will be going live. Anyway, for the normal, everything's looking normal from what I hear. And Grandpa, let's see, did he connect to the? No. Okay. Once again, thank you all for joining us today. This is sponsored. We're going to take a little quick break here, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. We'll see you guys soon. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are here thanks to all of you guys, and you guys all made this possible. So thank you all for your tremendous support once again. In 5 minutes, they'll be going live. I think we are. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how far we are until launch. I'm gonna stop sharing. And oh, that's not good. I'm gonna go back to. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna go back to share screen on that. Thank you all. So this is all. Okay, I don't know what happened to him. For some reason. So I'm going to take a little break here, and we'll go back. We'll go back in a couple seconds. Okay, so I just spoke to him, and he said that he's currently having a little bit of trouble with his mic, and he'll be joining us shortly. So in the meantime, let's take a look at when. Okay, 3.5 minutes until they are going live. So thank you for that. He had to restart his computer or his iPad, so he is not here. So anyway, we have 2 people watching. Hopefully we get more. And okay, just making sure everything was good. Comments, if you would like to say anything, feel free to ask your questions. Here to ask any questions. Okay, it's going through. Feel free to ask any questions. Make sure to write those questions in the chat. They should be going live in about 2.5 minutes here. It's 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So buckle up for a big ride, and because we have one here for you, even though it's a small rocket. Big ride, small rocket. Okay. 1 minute and 55 seconds till they'll be going live. And then I really like their introduction. Their introduction's really cool. And make sure to watch that introduction that we'll be getting here in a couple minutes. But like SpaceX, they have their own introduction. I'll see if I can find their introduction video after the launch. So anyway, still no questions. Remember, if you have anything from the slightest bit to the biggest whole, could be a question like who's launching this, in case you didn't hear, or it could be like where's the orbital trajectory, what time is stage separation, like stuff like that. So thank you all again. No questions yet. Hopefully we'll get some soon. Okay. Once again, Tamar said hi, and obviously the guest is not here yet, and we're hoping to get him back here soon. Okay, we're currently waiting for Rocket Lab. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. I'm crossing all the fingers in the world that doesn't get delayed, but you never know. You never know what Rocket Lab's up to. Oopsie. Okay. Still waiting for them to go live. Sadly. Hopefully it's not another delay. I'm going to see what time the launch is at. Let me just make sure. Okay. So we're going to take another short break here. Sorry about all these short breaks, but we are currently still unsure about a lot of things, so let's take a break. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite game type things. So it's called Kerbal Space Program. I'm going to stop the share, and I'm going to share something else. Oh.
Okay.
We're back. For some reason, it's still not going live. Let me.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. I'm going to mute. Grandpa, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
How do I ask if I'm muted?
No, I'm muted. You're not muted.
Oh.
Okay, I'm really sorry to tell you. I think we have a scrub here. It's been so long. Hopefully we'll get that launch another day.
Did they launch? Or was there another delay?
It was another delay. Scrub.
Where are they
So
launching from? Maybe
we're launching from New Zealand, I think.
where?
What?
Where are they launching from?
I said New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah, I think
And what?
either.
Why does it scrub?
I don't know.
Why
I'm gonna.
was it scrubbed? Weather?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out.
You know what? Your breaking up when you speak.
That's not good.
I don't know
Okay,
whether that's at our or your something that
I don't know, but so yeah, it's let's see. Okay, so so Rocket Lab said no launch attempt today. The team is taking the day to review data from yesterday's motor controller issue. New target T-0 is still being assessed. So basically, they're going to review everything that they had a little problem. They had a motor control issue, and so they scrubbed it for the day, and they're going to review the data. We're really sorry we had you guys stay on for a while, but yep. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, okay. Once again, we're really sorry, and we hope you guys enjoyed, even though it was a delay and a failure. So, goodbye, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. I'm going to leave you behind for 30 seconds, and then we're going to close up the live stream. Thank you all so much.